Hello again, and yeah, welcome to the second session I intend to play um, for this for my YouTube channel. So I decided to play one of each type, so one battleship, one cruiser, and one destroyer game. I play some ships people have trouble with, I guess. First of all, New Mexico as the battleship, then the Z-23 as the destroyer. And last but not least, I decided, okay, let's play Charles Martel. Well, I guess not so many people have trouble with that one, but it's tier 8, so it's always challenging if you end up in a tier 10 game. But let's see. For the New Mexico, I have a 10-point captain, so nothing special, like as if you would start to grind the line. Yeah, let's go, and let's see what awaits us. So, let's see if you end up against tier 8s or a similar tier. That, of course, changes the approach always a bit. Okay, this is good. This is good matchmaking for us. We are top tier against tier 5s. Yeah, by the way, you always can tell me what kind of ships you want to see, so I can implement them in future sessions, so to say. Alright, so we are playing on Trident. Pretty cool map, like it. Standard battle, meh, but okay. I'm in a battleship, so that's favoring me at least. 2 destroyers, pretty balanced, so we will focus on the cruisers. New Mexico is a ship that is slow, so keep that in mind. If you have a slow battleship, then you don't want to go on the flank like to the left or to the far right, or far left. You want to play it in this area initially. I mean, of course, in the course of the battle, it can always change. The New Mexico is really vulnerable to HE fire. And giving broadside. This is really, I mean, broadside. Okay, every battleship on that tier has problems, but luckily for me, there are no real big HE spammer. Pensacola, Nürnberg, if he's hiding behind an island, can be a pain in the ass. But let's see. Also, carrier in the game. I think New Mexico should have the tools to deal with that. 4.8, yeah, not the greatest AA range, but it's sufficient. I think it's an okay value. And yeah, I'm moving to the right side, even though it's not recommended. We have already 2 ships heading here, so no point. Or 3 ships even with the Queen Elizabeth. So you want to balance it a bit. I mean, Britannia is 1 ship, but we don't need 4 battleships on one side. That doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm changing my course. Always adjust that if you can, so you balance it out a bit. That's what you have in your own hands. Always take that in consideration. Alright, that for attack has to turn out at some point. Okay, he's undetected. If he doesn't want to commit, too bad. Still not spotted anymore. Pepsi Cola. Well done, Aoba. He overextended there, clearly. That guy is driving away. Yeah, okay, now the lock on is gone. You first of all want to get rid of the cruisers. Battleships, especially in this, are not your priority. Let's see. I mean, holy moly. What the heck? What the heck? What happened here? So it looks as if the enemy is moving towards this side pretty heavily. So I should have a lot of crossfire shots. That's why I'm taking a bit more offensive position like here. Let's see if my aim is correct and on point. probably a bit too much lead. Or not. Well, New Mexico isn't known for being super accurate, but the 12 shells make it easier to inflict damage on the enemy. That's for sure. Also, good thing about the New Mexico is the good turret angle, so you can angle pretty well. And don't have to expose a lot of broadside. Okay, and that guy is also gone. Well, he sailed carelessly full broadside, so no big thing that he is dying there. It's pretty normal, actually. Also, I'm keeping the pressure up on these guys. The more I'm pushing up, the more they get pushed in this corner, and the more I relieve these guys. I want to wait until he's committed to some... let's see if we can take him out. Of course not. Shit. That's bad news. I don't want to push up because then I'm ending up against this Queen Elizabeth. And doesn't make life easier. Okay, good. Well, these guys are out of the battle here right now. I think then I'm turning my guns to finish off the Queen Elizabeth, and then we can push up towards the enemy. That's pretty basic gameplay. These guys just have to survive that Queen Elizabeth doesn't look too healthy anymore. I think they got this in the back there. Or not. Come on, turrets! Turn! Connie is. That opens this flank here completely, but now it's gonna be interesting. Alright, so how do we deal with this? The Giulio... I think the Bayern is first target. Shooting me right now, so I'm turning in slightly. You see? I can still bring all of my guns on him. Okay, he's angling, so I have to aim a bit higher for the superstructure. Not really greatest of volleys. Okay, now I need to take a bit precaution what I'm going to do. I mean, the reload on the New Max is not really high, so guy can't aim for shit. Okay, Giulio comes around the corner, so we have to get rid of him somehow. If he's going this way. I'm angling full in, I don't want to give him too much broadside of mine. He's smart enough to stop. Alright, then we take this opportunity to fully turn out. Overpain Fiesta. Well, that can happen. I tank quite a bit now. Oh, I didn't tank anything at the moment. Ismail down there. Yeah, that leaves me in the pickle here right now. So I have to survive as long as possible. Ah, fuck. Okay, have to run this way. Oopsie. Ah, well. Shot too much broadside, I assume. So that relieves me. I can turn out north now. To not show broadside to this guy because of this massive firepower. And I can shoot Du Huanghe. Just angle towards the battleships. I mean, they can overmatch me, but let's just secure the win by killing the ships that are interrupting the... cap. Yeah, that guy needs to run now. Come on. Just found out that he has a firing penalty. And I just found out. Nice, good. That helps. Need to turn the guns to the Ismail. Really important. Full secondary build, or what is this? Holy moly. Well, that's a thing I didn't expect, to be honest. Where did my shells go, for fuck's sake? My carriers seem not to have the best time. Wow, again 2 fires? You must be fucking kidding me, right? This is getting ridiculous. My turret. Oh, not so much. Holy shit, what is this? Problem is that my carrier isn't able to kill him for some reason. I don't know which one or why. Need to get rid at least of one of these guys. Okay, then it's game over. I can't help this or win this anymore. Oh, I can get rid of him if he's showing that much broadside, that's for sure. But this secondary Bayern wasn't expected, to be honest. Didn't expect him at all to shoot HE. Nothing I can do in this regard. Carrier lost us the game, I think. He has no kill. No single kill. I mean, the damage output on tier 6 with the carrier is not that bad that you don't have a kill in the end. So that's the own inability, and yeah. Oh, he can damage the ship surprisingly, and yeah, but I rate this still as a loss. So yeah, I think that was a good example of a New Mexico battle. Stay kind of central. Try to get crossfires in, always your goal. Make it as uncomfortable for the enemy as possible. Pretty simple. And then you have good games if you're lucky with your shots and so on. Alright, 15-point captain on that set. So set is a really mixed bag. Hard to play, hard to master, I would say. And let's see. I call the Z always like a second row destroyer, but it has its hydro. But the main issue, oh, let me quick check before I start here. The main issue is 3.4 kilometer detection when you have the 150 millimeter guns. So now let's check. I need to check this before I start. So really good fire chance, 12.5. What is the fire chance on these? 6.5, okay. The problem is if you sit in smoke, your smoke firing penalty sits at 3.4 kilometers. That means if someone knows that and capitalizes on it and charges your smoke, even with hydro, you have only a time for 1.6 kilometers, I think, because you have only 5 kilometer radar to kill that guy. So that's really a major drawback of this ship, combined with a 6.2 kilometer concealment, which isn't great either. I think you have the worst concealment among all the destroyers of this, or all possible cap destroyers of this tier. Torpedoes were, let me quick check, 9.5, that's okay for tier 8. Only one radar, Benham, Chengmu, Benson, okay. They all outgun me. Yeah, Benham maybe not, but he has torpedoes, that's bad enough. But they all outspot me, which is bad. Let's check the height range. I think it's 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, how do we deal with that? Top reload should be at 1 minute 21 seconds. That's also pretty good. So you should spec into top reload. This is like, I mean, the guns are nice to set fires, but first of all, as usual, you have to get rid of the enemy destroyers to like get into a position to top the enemy battleships because they are screening usually, and that's the thing the Z-23 is not as or that great in. Really one of the toughest destroyers to play, in my opinion. And yeah, did I mention the carrier on top? What's my 2.8, 3.5? Okay. I mean, you have a lot of hit points, but I don't want to waste the smoke, for example. So I'm bailing immediately towards the AA of my fellow ships here. They are too aggressive, my battleships. That Richelieu can go like this, but the Gneisenau is like caught there if... So... let's not use the torps yet, I don't have RPF. I don't know where the oh, the Baltimore's up there, okay. Then I might have a chance going a bit closer, right? Something is already in here, okay. It's just suicide if I try to go in. Okay, I think he's... shit. Smart enough to not shoot his guns. Damn it! What was it? Chamu? Benham? Alright. Yeah, now the plane's on top. Perfect. Because I'm angled towards the Benham, that's the biggest threat for me here. And let's set some fires, right? Good job. Richelieu dies in the first 5 minutes of the game. This is always like great stuff. Oh man. That's our top tier battleship on this flank. Absolutely gone. Nice now, at least disengage this now. And here you see another drawback. What do you want to do with like below 10 km range to set fires? This is just hilariously bad. But yeah, it is how it is. And I'm spotted again. So Chungmu, who doesn't have to fear me. That's the biggest problem. Fuck. Yeah, the thing is, in the Z23, I mean, you have the HP to suffer quite a bit, so to say. Ah, damn it. They missed. Should have spread it a bit more. Yeah, it's super annoying. Whatever I do, I will be spotted. And there he's shooting again. Let's try to reset him. Ah, of course. Shells land too late. Yeah, this works really good at this side here for us. Well, can just like play the retreat thingy, nothing else. Can't take a fight right now. The Benham is occupied with torping there as well, so why not? It's not as if I gave my team no opportunity to shoot DDs, but they have never their guns ready. That's the sad part about it. And again I'm spotted. Holy shit, this sucks. That really sucks. Okay, and this time I have my smoke available. Yeah, and nobody shoots. Oh my, this sucks so hard. Did he really torp me? That's interesting. What are these torps? And again. Hello. Lock the target on. Holy shit, ship. Oh, let's get rid of this guy at least. Okay. Now I have to run really hard. Still my firing debuff is on. That's a close one. Ah, so now we can only fight on the retreat. And survive as long as possible, if possible. That Benham doesn't even need to go close. Just Torp from, like... Oh my. Well, the enemy Benham is at least... I think my Torp so far short again. Oh, carrier, piss off. Piss off. Really, piss off. Oh, that's really... and I have my AA off on. My bad. That's really bad. I'm retreating, so he has like every time in the world to attack me. Perfect. I'm dead pretty much here. Nothing I can do. Our carrier seems not to have realized that there is like an enemy. He will get another strike off and will kill me. Or not. He will at least try, for sure. AA is of course pretty weak on the ship, like on all German destroyers. Can't strike me, right? He had 3 strikes off, so I assume I should be safe for the moment. I will run through my carrier. Oh shit. Holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. Of course my Benham died. No comment. Run, 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 run. Don't think I will hit torpedoes, but... well, you never know. Oh, he hit torpedoes actually. Let's not go too close to that line because he's getting shot at, and you don't want to be... oh, never mind. Carry again. I think we get one more torp off. Where is the question? Since this guy's on the focus fire. army maybe wants to go into the cap. Ah, fuck off. Now I'm dead for sure. There's not much I can do. Need to turn in towards the plains. Hope the best. Yeah, here. Probably. What? 1.3 seconds? Yeah, of course. He was 1.3 kilometer, 2.4 away from me. And then he's still able to strike. This is just so ridiculous. It's way too little time to react. And that's one of the downfalls of the destroyers all the time. But we win the game, so that's what counts in the end. But yeah, Z23 is really rough to play. And this was not with radar, so take that on top, it's gonna be really rough. And yeah, I think I did my best I could. Man, I don't know how this Benham could like suck so hard. He just needs to torp constantly. Doesn't matter if he hits something, he can just torp. And yeah, doesn't need to use its guns. That's just annoying as hell. The enemy Benham ate a torp from him, so he was crippled afterwards, and he was able to finish him off. So Benham is so easy to play. Yeah, as expected, we lost the Numex game. Alright, so last but not least, I'm playing a Charles Martel game. Yeah, I have a 19-point captain because that was a ship I played also a lot of in competitive. So it's more probably not completely realistic, but yeah, okay. I have even last stand on the ship because it tends to lose its rudder. Same like with the Saint Louis on tier 9 and Algerie on tier 7. That's kind of a real weak spot for the French cruisers. But let's see, I expect to be in tier 10. If I'm not in tier 10, this is a super strong ship. Super strong. And can do even well in tier 10 in my opinion. Depending on the map, of course, and depending on the enemy, if they are running away or not. Okay, there are a lot of tier 7, tier 9 games. Looks as if tier 7 is not the sweet spot it was, like before. And tier 8 matchmaking also got pretty good nowadays. It's not as if you end up every game in tier 10 anymore. Okay, we have a Fletcher here. I think I will occupy this flank here. See what we can farm and find to farm. Fletcher, Studio. Gneisenau, Vladivostok, North Carolina. Well, nothing we can angle against, so doesn't matter. No Lyon also. Ah, people. And the first complainers. Who's that? Iron. Scores, and yeah. Then you don't know how to play scores. You sit behind an island in the scores initially if you can. And don't go in the middle of the map to get shot into pieces. Great approach. I mean, yeah, you want to support your buddy there, but that's not going to work out for you. I'm stopping here. Now I have to go around. He's going there as well. I mean, Charles Martel is not a close supporter, but I'm confident in myself that I can support him close if necessary. Let's activate the speed boost so we can make they have radar? No, no radar. Alright. So now the question remains. Let's see if we are spotted. Yes, we are. There we go. Charles has had the same idea. And then you can use this island here. If you sit here, and if you have spotting, of course always given that. He knows how to play as Charles as well. But here, of course, you want to farm battleships at first. As long as our destroyer stays safe, it's all good. Because then we have spotting, and then you can absolutely kill this flank if necessary. He's reversing. Yes. Ah, damn it. Now I have to go behind the island because the pressure gets a bit too hard. Come on. Ah, fuck. Oh! Enemy Charles Martel plays it also very good, I have to admit. I mean, you can play it also in the open, the Charles Martel, but in this case here there's not much space that you can roam around, and therefore you have to play it on this island, in my opinion. I mean, you could also play it like here, angled away to have shots here. Man. Now you don't stay. Just come back. Oh my god, and he runs... Yeah, okay. Perfect. He just sat in smoke, nobody was warned, and that's him gone. Pretty simple, that's how you lose flanks. You just sat too long in this area, and that's it. Now I have to bail, because we don't have the... Ah, he's really... Just double checked it. What is this guy doing? And my team again not really on point what his plan is. And now my speed boost runs out, which is even worse because yeah, I think I have to like stop it now. Get undetected, piss off, focus this guy's in the middle. This guy is dead. He committed himself. Or instead of using that island to turn away, he's just like sitting there still. Yeah, all falls down with the Fletcher. So simple. If he would have still be alive, we can easily smash this this flank. If not, well, that's the result of it. And I need to hope my speed boost is coming out. This guy has... I don't know why he's exposing himself to even more ships. He just needs to sit on this island. Wreck maybe a cruiser instead. He's sitting in the open. He's dead. He's doomed. There's nothing he can do about it. Nothing. But realizing this is always kind of his thing. Yeah, don't even try. You can't angle against this guy. Nothing you can do. You're dead. You're simply dead. And no, you won't be able to ram him either. It's nothing that you can do. You just threw away his ship way too quickly. Oh. And now I have to deal with this guy. Great. Might be not able to run away anymore because my team up on the other side is failing to help out. And that's of course not the range you want to fight in the Charles Martel with. More fires, please. Problem is that the yeah, okay, let's use this. It doesn't matter. I'm dead here anyways. No way that I can disengage from a Georgia like this. The Synop could have prevented him of being too fast in that position where he wanted to be. And there we go. And this is even IFHE Georgia. But last stand comes in handy, as I said. There are situations you can't do much about. This is just basically what happens sometimes in games. I mean, we have not such a bad mispositioning, but these guys are just simply too slow in their reaction. And it all just fell with the Fletcher, nothing else. Sad, but true. The Fletcher could have like provided such a big threat. Instead, he could have blocked it here for ages. It doesn't matter. You can just torp. He doesn't need to go in, and yeah, that's it. But yeah, a bit disappointing game. But there was no way out for me anymore. No way. This Synop, if he would have prolonged his death a bit more by sitting behind that island, so he is getting shot at by only maybe one ship, would have been fine. Instead, he died in an instant there and let himself farm. I don't know how the outcome will be. I assume we will lose this heart, and because these guys didn't make the impression of being very competent, just because they were bunching up on one place. I mean, right now they have a good map positioning, but yeah, I doubt that will happen. Score is... How many times do I need to tell you that you need to find an island? Use maybe this. Maybe here. You have the range. Just use your sputter plane and be smart. But yeah, that's the solo session. Nothing really special. A lot of fails. But this is how the average game looked like for me. Nothing else. I mean, the enemy was... There was no getting out for me on C in the last game, so... Nothing what I could have done better, in my opinion. If you have other impressions about that, just write it in the comments. We can discuss about it, but it looks as if this was kind of a thing. New Mexico, maybe my aim could have been a bit better, and but my team just got killed so quickly that I ended up yeah, being alone more or less very fast, and that's a thing that New Mexico or every battleship doesn't really deal well with. And of course, secondary Bayern. That's not to underestimate. Well, never mind, guys. See you around and tell me how you like this session, if it was also really helpful. I made the split between destroyer, battleship, cruiser, so maybe this helps. So, see ya. Bye bye.